Hey everyone, Soccer Bro here. I'm back with another video for you guys. This is a lot different than what we normally do because this is haunted history and haunted exploration. We're here today in historical Deerfield at the Deerfield Inn. This is our first location that we're going to be talking about today. And then we have two other ones that we're going to also cover today. And so the Deerfield Inn that we're at right now is located on Old Main Street in historical Deerfield. There's a lot of people who booked in here and never left. This inn is haunted by multiple spirits, and some of them are not as active as others. Some aren't active anymore at all, but there's two main ones that are around most of the time. One is very bossy but very curious, and another one is very mischievous and likes children. There's also workers here who are very sensitive to the paranormal, and which causes more paranormal happenings to happen. And they like to mess around with people, like moving stuff around. These rocking chairs here in the front move and rock on their own without people sitting in them. And these are really hard to move. Like, you actually have to like push it back to be able to rock them. So it takes a lot to move them. This inn was built in 1884, and there was a young boy who has been around this inn since it was built. He likes to walk around the hallways. People have reported hearing his footsteps as he walks through the hallways. They've also reported seeing him as well. His name is Herschel, and I apologize if I got that wrong because it's hard to pronounce that name. So he's been around since the inn has been around. Things like to move around and disappear and reappear, you know, the normal paranormal stuff that happens. Let's turn the page here. There's also an owl statue that disappears and reappears, and it is at the attendance counters. They have it sitting on the counter, but when the attendant goes to go take care of things or go talk to people who come into the inn, they put it on the chain on top, so it's hanging there while they're gone, so people don't steal it. So that disappears and reappears as well. We also know about the old inn owners, which is John and Cora, and they used to own this inn up until around John's death in 1932. And after John passed away, his wife Cora did seances in room 184, and that's the most haunted room in the inn, and it is all because of the seances that she did, which opened a paranormal portal and which made the inn more haunted than it already was. There was also a fire in room 148 in 1979, and my great-grandfather passed away that specific year, so I have a connection with that year with what happened to that event in the room. And when people aren't booked in room 148, people hear voices from that room, and they hear noises from that room like there's somebody in the room when the room isn't booked to somebody already. And when you're in the room, the doors don't stay closed all at once, so there's always doors opening and closing while you're in room 148. And people hear, that's for the second location. So we recovered everything of the inn here, so we're gonna go walk down to Deerfield Academy, which we are gonna continue our haunted stay there. So let's go take a walk to Deerfield Academy, which is that way. But this is the Deerfield Inn, and it is the most haunted building here. Since 1884 is when the inn was built, if I messed that up earlier. But yeah, it's been haunted since that specific year. So let us go to Deerfield Academy to continue our ghost tour. Where? Oh. That was probably because we were recording. They also have a restaurant here, and they have other stuff at the inn.
The menu is over there.
I know. They have it on the wall? Where did you see that?
Right here.
Oh, never mind. I thought you meant on the actual wall of the restaurant. My bad.
Museum, gift shop, and bookstore.
Such a beautiful place. There are people doing tours, so we gotta be quiet when we pass by some people. Also, thank you for holding the camera for the first part of this. There's a museum and gift shop. That's the post office right there. Did you trip on something?
No.
Okay. There's the Deerfield's first church. It's bigger than Long Meadow's first church. It actually looks better than their first church. I wonder where the cemetery is. Oh, that's also one of the haunted locations, but I didn't have time to research for that area. And I also have no idea where it is anyways.
Founded in
1688, I can read it from here. This whole town was founded in 1688, but this was built in 1842.
1824.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I did not read. I read the first date correctly, and then I totally messed up on the second one. And I could see it perfectly. So that's not great. There's Deerfield Academy right there. Come on.
Yeah, coming.
You look nice today.
Oh, thank you.
Not that you don't look nice every day.
Yeah.
You copied me by putting your sweatshirt around your waist.
This is what I used to do when I was younger, when I was hot. I mean,
Well, we all do it when you go through dance class. Dancers do it too. Let's go through this path so we don't get hit by a car. If they.
right there too.
Yeah, those are
Talking about
dormitories, and then I don't know what that is.
We'll find
One
out.
of the buildings is the dormitories, which is what we're going to be talking about pretty soon, but that's the actual campus, I think. I don't know. There's buildings everywhere. You could probably tell us on this rock if we can actually read this.
John Sheldon, 1658 to 1733. Hannah Stebbings, 1664 to 1704. Mary, November 1679. The home of John Sheldon was on this lot here, February 29, 1704. His wife and one child were killed. 4 children were killed, and 4 children were taken captive by the French and Indians. John Sheldon was a permanent settler in 1682.
I know you guys can't really read this because of the lighting and stuff like that, so that's
This
why
is
Mama's reading it.
Member? I don't know that.
Member.
the
This is member.
No, it's not. It says MEMBEP.
B-E-R, Mama. That says member.
Member.
You're not even wearing your glasses,
That's
so I'm
right.
not surprised that you didn't
Of
read
the
that right.
first board of the selective men ensigned of the first military company, a leader in civil affairs, guide in political crisis, enjoy for the redemption of captives in Canada, December 1704. Ambassador for the exchange of prisoners, January 1706.
Sorry, there was a bug that flew in my nose. I had to get it off.
The cap? I don't know. At Quebec, 1707.
Where did you see that?
Here.
This is Lecer. Lecer. Lecer.
At Quebec, 1707. The three journeys were overland through the wilderness, one again in 1714.
I look at throw.
Captain Sheldon, then of Connecticut,
Okay, so then
was
I did see
secured.
Connecticut.
This homestead is presented to the Pocatuck Valley Memorial Association. The imminent services of the John Sheldon and the scene where his great life tragedy was enacted.
This is tragedy.
Where? Oh, tragedy. Yeah, tragedy.
Oh yeah,
Tragedy.
that is great life. Wait, crap. Great life tragedy was enhanced to mark this historic ground. No, it's this historic ground.
Yeah.
The association places this tablet AD 1910. Jinx. Only a soda. Okay, so we can't go over there. I was gonna record on the stairs over there. But yes, this the town of Deerfield. Wait, is it? No. The historical Deerfield was a part of the area of the French and Indian War.
There's another stone.
But we'll get into that later, because this connects more with the last location that we're gonna cover in this area.
Right.
So.
Site of the old Indian house built by English.
John Sheldon.
I know.
English John Sheldon.
1698. It stood for 144 years, testifying to the tragedy of February 29th, 1703. It stood. That's not stood.
Stout.
Outdoor, which kept at bay the French and the Indians.
Is now safe in a memorial hall where it's hatchet.
Yep.
I can't read most of this. Most of this isn't. They didn't take care of it well.
Hatchet.
Well, this connects to what we're gonna get into at the last location. So let's continue.
Tale of the fateful night.
Yeah, because there's a lot of.
Another stone.
We can't talk about the French and Indian War that relates to last location. I don't know why the memorials are all the way over here though. Like they have other memorials about it because
This is part of the.
it did affect the whole town, but it affected one of the family houses that we're going to be going to after we cover this academy. I love this old building, especially in the fall time. Look how beautiful it is.
February 20th, 1703 and 4.
Let's go.
Can I read this?
I wish we could stand in the sun. It's cold.
I can't read it.
You can't read it because of the lighting, and plus they didn't really take care of the thingies much. Those things, the rock things. I don't know what they're called.
I don't know if we're supposed to be walking on the grass.
This is a school. It doesn't matter. It's not our uncle's house. Get the joke? What I was.
Yeah.
It's true. He won't let us walk in his grass. So So this is what it looks like. I love that light. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, I thought the doors were open, but they're not.
Well, it says welcome administration tour guest.
That's for the tours. I don't think we have that because we only have the houses. Remember? Here, hold that again. Okay. I'm gonna sit right in front of this lettuce.
It's not lettuce.
I'm making a joke. I know it's not. So the Academy of Deerfield is also haunted as well. It's mostly haunted in the dormitories because people hear scratching, crying at the dormitories on this campus, which they figured out and they named the ghost here Violet because of the color she dyes people's sheets in the dormitories. And people also, that's all we have for here. I only had 2 bullets here because there wasn't that much on here, but the ghost who roams here, his name is Violet, and she likes to dye people's sheets purple, or the violet color. But there is other paranormal stuff that goes on here because they do hear scratching and crying, but that's mostly on the dormitories, which I do not know where that is. So
Debbie would have liked that because she likes the color purple.
that's true. So we have to talk about the common. So I don't know where the common is. So we'll have to probably just talk about it while we're walking. 1954. That was years ago. How many years ago was that? Like 70? 60? Is it?
No.
Less than that? It has to be more because...
48 years.
Are you sure?
1954. It's 2022. Let me see.
I know, but like, because my godfather just turned 60 and he was born in 1960. So it has to be more than that. And more than that, not less.
68 years.
Okay, yeah, that I could see that, but not 48. No, the common.
Here's what I found.
It's just, it's like, you know what?
Where is the common of
It's-
historic Deerfield, Massachusetts?
I found this on the web.
Mama, it's
Common.
not houses.
I know.
It's like how the green is at Long Meadow. It's probably right in front of us. I have no idea where it is because it's not labeled. It's not even on the map. Watch out. Okay, we can go. Watch a little faster. Oh, monument! Port Hudson. Simonsport. I probably didn't even read that right because the sun's in my eyes. Oh, Mama, there's a Francis. I know. Oh, you're just a kid for the class of 1969.
Sweet.
I said you're a kid. Oh, I was a squirrel. I thought that there was someone creeping up on us.
They counted not their lives.
Well,
Here's
for
unto them.
oh, there's an Alfred. We can tell Alex's mom that her
Why do
Mercedes was here.
Why does a Zimmerman sound so familiar?
I have no idea. Probably because a lot of people have that last name. And then there's a girl named Dana, and there's Dana Park near our house. So Surprised you didn't say that. Sound familiar.
Wonder if they're related to Lucille Ball.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Careful. That's
Yeah.
open.
Now you tell me. I didn't know.
I didn't know it was open either until you opened it. Happy October,
They call
everybody.
Holy ground, the spot where first they trod. They have left unstained what here they found, freedom to worship God. This monument stands upon the old meeting house.
Mama, they're coming back up. You're gonna miss the old fire truck. You never saw it come back.
Built in 1689.
They're going back to the
Built
old
80,
farm,
16.
fire department. I was about to, I just said old farm, I meant fire department.
This monument stands upon the old meeting house hill, and is within the limits of the old fort, built in AD 1689, and which remained until AD 1758. And it was one of the chief defenses of the early settlers against the attacks of the savage Indians. With highest affections and gratitude, their descendants would hereby associate the sacrifices and sufferings of the fathers of the town, and establish our institutions with those of their children and defending them.
Winchester. Yep. Hold this, please.
Yeah, still reading.
Are you?
Loyal unto death. That's some more words.
Well, I don't know where the common is, and we also have the tours pretty soon. So,
Libby Prison. Fredericksburg.
didn't know that they had a prison. Mama, may you please hold this?
So we gotta find where the common is.
No, I could just talk about it here because I don't think we're gonna find it because we don't have all that time to literally walk this whole thing because this whole town is big. So there's a woman in white who shows herself at the Deerfield Common in historical Deerfield. We would be on it, but we don't know where it is. So she is seen floating around the streets. She doesn't walk, she straight up floats. And you can see her at any time of the day. People don't really know who she is or anything, so she's just a white apparition that comes around floating everywhere, mostly around and at the common, but also walking up and down the streets as well. So that's all about the Deerfield Common, and now we're going to the Williams house. So we gotta go walk back down in front of the inn, or actually no, we should cross the street. And we can't cross the street here because of the, we gotta get on the side because it's on the side.
What time is it?
Pretty soon they stopped for us. Let's hurry up. Technically I did do that. A lot of these houses have stories of their own, and a lot don't. Because there's some that you're allowed to go and have tours in, and a lot of times, because there's a lot of people who do live here regularly throughout like the seasons, and so there's just regular houses that you can't tour in, and then they have specific ones where you can. And everything. Oh, there it goes again. There's the other one. Part of the fire department. It is one of the old ones. It's not the one that we literally just saw, but it's the part of it. You don't see them like that anymore either.
No, just in the show they used to watch called Emergency.
Never heard of it. It's the church on the other side.
With the rooster up on top.
Oh, I didn't even see that. But then again, we were like really close to it, so I'm not surprised. Oh, those are pretty. Especially with the house. We gotta move in one of these houses. You know how fun that'll be?
Oh, yeah.
We'll also have a lot more room.
Yeah, but you have to keep them the way they are.
I know. That's why I want one so much. I don't like modern stuff at all. Or at least nowadays, like the modern 2000s or the modern 50s style, that's different, but like,
Okay, it's 2 o'clock.
Yep.
It's 1:19.
Yep. And we're gonna pass the visiting center.
Do you want to go check out the way they cook?
Not right now, because we have to cover the Williams house, remember? And I don't think that they're gonna let me record them for this video that we're on right now, Mama. Open from 3:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
The thing is gone.
You can just ask her for another one. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, no, wait. Isn't it on your sweatshirt?
Oh, yeah.
So then you're fine. I put mine on my flannel because I know I wasn't going to take it off. There's the Deerfield Inn from this side. I love what they did with the sign, by the way.
We still have time to.
They're still doing the blacksmithing. See, if you want to learn how to blacksmith, come here. Oh, little puppy. So cute. It's more fun this way than it is how they do it now.
My grandfather had this stuff.
Which grandfather?
Oh, yeah. The delivery card. Yeah. How many pounds of rice?
And we lost her. And she's back.
My grandfather, your great grandfather. My grandma's
Which-
mom, dad.
Okay, I was asking which one. So technically, the same one who died in 1979 then.
Oh, we could go here too.
Well, not now. We gotta go to Williams' house first, remember? Oh crap, we already passed the one that they imported from Springfield. How did they even do that?
Yeah, I know.
There's also one that was imported from Shelbane Falls to here. Did I say it right this time? Mama,
Oh, Shelburne House. See, we can go in at any time we wanted in that one.
that's Stebbin house.
Yeah, Stebbin's house.
Did I say it right though? Mama,
What?
did I say Shelbane Falls right?
Yeah, sounds like right.
She always corrects me when I say it wrong, so that's why I have to ask. Nice.
Oh, Stebbin's is not on here, but it has the key thing on it.
Yeah, I bet. They even have a memorial on them too, right here. But you can barely read it though.
This marks the home lot where John Stebbins, grandson of Rollin, the immigrant, a permanent settler of 1682, lived and died. A soldier under Captain Dala
I can't really read it much either, so. Cute color. Not my taste, but it's cute color. There's the Indian memorial houses over there. It's the black and red one. You'll see it better when we get closer. I can't tell if that scarecrow was a scarecrow, if that was a legit person. The admissions office, Barton House. Oh yeah, see, because the Bennett School and the Bennett House. There's like a summer camp for here too, because it's how them bring the kids here as well. Bennett School, the Bennett House is right there. I love how it's white and blue. Kind of reminds me of the mansion in North Adams.
He hasn't watched it.
See, it's that black and red one right there. That's the Indian. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the camera.
Oh, excuse me, Mom.
You're fine, Mama. And then that's the... What house is that next to it, Mama?
I don't know.
Read the sign.
I can't read the sign from here.
You read it before. We passed right by it. The Meyer house?
The Moore house?
The Moore's house? Yes.
You said before it. You said after it.
I said I was talking about before the Indian one. The Indian Memorial House, which is the black and red one, which is right there where that person is walking, and then there's this one. And then there's the Allen house. I like this one too. Love the doors. It's not, because it's closed. And there's acorns falling from the sky. No, I'm kidding. It's falling from the trees. We're getting closer.
I don't think we can go in the Indian house, huh? They were outside, I think.
I don't remember. Oh, that's one fluffy dog. Oh, so cute. Be careful where you're going. You're gonna walk into the dog.
This one you can go right in. The Sheldon house you can go right in. Bailey.
Is that what the pink means?
No, right now. Yes.
One cute fluffy dog. And then this is the history workshop. Well, not. I don't know what specific building that is. I love that one. It's supposed the strap is supposed to go over your head. It's like a side type of bag. What? Oh, that would be a perfect shot for fall. The yellow house with the green doors. Cute. Silver and metalware collection is in that building.
Yeah, that one you can go at any time.
Yeah. Open today. That's what it says. Ugh. What I would give to live here. They have a bench outside the building. That's adorable. And it's my height too. Oh yeah, that would be the perfect shot. Look at Mama. Look at it. It's beautiful. Look at it. Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is beautiful too. Nice. have a cute fluff dog goal too. You can on our way back. If we decide to stay on this side of the road. I like that house right there. That one is nice. They're all nice. You and your fancy sunglasses. Where? That's Massachusetts for you. Walking through history. Looking this way just reminds me of Quabbin. Even though there's like a white picket fence over there. I miss Quabbin though. There it is. That's the Williams house. That's what we're going to cover right now.
We still have a half an hour.
I know. Perfect time. We're in the ghost boots. That's what I'm going to call these boots now. And then the Ashley house is on the other side, which is, it's that one, that brown one. Not this one, but that one. I don't think we could get... Oh no, it's open.
It's closed for lunch.
I know, but we're not going to tour in here right now. We're just doing this for this. Because I just wanted to stand in front of the door. You come? Mama. This is all getting messed up. No, no. The wind. Taking photos. Schoolhouse and restrooms are that way. Oh, this is pretty. We're gonna be touring in here later, and I can record when we do that, which sucks.
I wasn't videotaping you.
I know. I was moving out of your way.
Why? I was taking a picture of you and you're moving.
Well, we can't really do that right now,
Why?
because this is the last location we're gonna be covering.
Well, I can take a picture of you on my phone.
Now, not right now.
Too late, I already did.
Well, you can retake it later,
See?
Mama. We can look at it later.
It's not on your face.
I don't know.
Oh, it's your phone. Restrooms.
I know, Mama. I know. It's already 38 minutes. Well, since my mom's heading to the bathroom, I'm gonna literally have to do this solo, so don't mind that it's not a great angle, cause not my fault. So back in when this town was being founded, that was around the start or middle of the Indian War. I could be right or I could be wrong, but we taking these off. I don't need my glasses right now because there's not much light. Was it was during the French and Indian War, and so people were getting attacked here. Specifically for this house, they were attacked, they were captured, and everything. So that's why we're here covering this. So the wife of Mr. Williams just finished having birth to one of their recent kids that they just had, along with the 2 other ones that they had. So she was in recovery when they were being attacked. Mr. William pulled out a pistol and tried to defend him and his wife and his family. It misfired, but luckily they were taken as captives and they were not killed during this time. But also, while this was going on, there were houses being torched and being destroyed and being lit straight up on fire, as I said, as torched. And so most of the people who survived this attack were taken as prisoners, and they were forced to march to Canada. And not everybody who were taken to march to Canada survived. One of the people who passed away was Mr. Williams' wife, because she was getting sick. She wasn't like fully recovered from having her recent child. So when they were crossing a river, she fell into the river, and one of the Mohawk soldiers killed her with his tomahawk because he didn't feel like saving her because she was that ill, and she was slowing them down. So in order for them to keep going at a faster pace, he killed her in the river. And so they put up a bridge where she passed away, that specific river, and she still haunts that bridge, but this bridge is in Greenfield, not Deerfield. So people see her standing by the river, or they see her floating in the river, or they see her on the actual bridge. And that's how that is. So they lived in this house. They managed to preserve the William house, and they remodeled it in 1817. And there's a lot of French architecture and French styled wallpapers. And yeah, and they are doing tours here, but they're closed for lunch right now. So that's what we're waiting on for. And this is the last location of today. I don't have any more notes. So those were all the 3 locations that I had for you guys to see. So that's the end of this video and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And my mom is back from the bathroom. You're welcome. And I hope you guys liked and enjoyed this video. It's 40 minutes long. So please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember to stay classic. Remember to stay strong, my warriors. And also remember to stay safe as well, because this world isn't as safe as it used to be. Technically, this world was never safe, but there's times where the world was safer than it normally is. And I'll see you guys again in the next one. Also hit the bell button to get notified when I upload more videos. And again, we'll see you guys later. Peace out. Now it's photo time. Have fun, guys. Enjoy your day.